I've run 29 races and I've won 28 of them.
But Roger, you're the oldest guy here.
Well,
And look at this guy. Look at him. 85. And you look like you're in the 60s. I mean, early 60s.
Actually, I don't feel a day over 84.
All right. But it's amazing, Roger, how you're doing this decathlon. Tell us about your background in athletics, how it's helped you maintain health and fitness, quality of life, you know, anything, any obstacles you've had to overcome, just anything you feel like telling the audience.
Okay. Well, I went out for track and field in high school.
But Roger, do me a favor. Yeah, somewhere. That's perfect.
In high school.
Okay.
And that was 69 years ago when I was a sophomore.
69 years.
Those were the days when you had only one coach and no assistant coaches. And
it was
women couldn't even compete.
It was the 440 instead of the 400. And
so the coach didn't have time to pay much attention to anybody. And he never picked me for a single meet. So I never got to run or jump or anything. And the next year the school started a golf team, so I went and played golf in the spring rather than track and field. But at the age of about 30, I started running just for health purposes. And I would run some 5Ks, a couple of marathons. And it was pretty much middle of the pack guy for my age group. But I enjoyed it and I kept at it year after year after year.
Yeah.
And I didn't discover track and field for adults until I was 71 years old.
71. I want people to hear that so that when they're sitting on the couch saying, you know, Roger can do it, but you know, I'm in my late 60s. Well, you were 71.
71. But I was ready for it. I was in good condition. I did a lot of weightlifting. 3 days a week I lift weights, and 2 or 3 days a week I'd run 2 or 3 miles.
Yeah, so you were always, you know, maintaining that fitness.
Yeah, but, you know, and I was retired then and looking for something to really challenge me.
What was your career?
I was a university professor.
Oh, okay, which one?
In business administration. I was at University of California, Berkeley.
Oh my gosh, my son went there.
Oh, did he? Yeah, great.
I got an MBA from Pepperdine.
Oh yeah, Pepperdine. Yeah, well, I was the head of the MBA program. Not there, but I went to the University of Washington. I went to Simon Fraser University in Vancouver.
Yes.
I was the head of the MBA program there.
That's great.
And then I retired for a while, and then I went to Penn State.
Gosh.
10 years there, and I was the
amazing.
head of the MBA program there too.
Wow.
And I had a second retirement.
I love it.
I got a call one day to take a job as an academic vice president.
Gosh.
Kind of job-oriented series of schools in California. They had 11 campuses.
Yeah.
So I was the academic VP there.
Wow, what a background. That's incredible.
Then, I was the executive vice president at the American College in Bremer, Pennsylvania.
Well, so you've been maintaining health and fitness pretty much your whole life.
Yes, I have. Yeah, it's an important part of my life to do.
Yeah, and decathlons are something that you've...
Well, I couldn't imagine myself doing it. It started in 71, and you know, even though I was in good condition, when a long-distance runner starts sprinting 50 meters or 100 meters, you're using muscles in different ways.
Yes.
And I you know, pulled a groin muscle in one first competitive race, actually.
Yeah.
But you know, it took a while to get over that, and I went to the Washington State Senior Games about 6 weeks later.
Okay.
And actually set a record in the triple jump there.
I'll be darned.
But the record was very low. It didn't require much of a record. And then I tried running the first sprint again, and again pulled that groin.
Yeah, it's so easy to do that.
So my wife and I went to the meet there. We stayed around and watched the guys run. I was really amazed how fast those guys were running.
Well, I'm amazed how fast you are, you know, because you and I have been running together. Of course, I had both knees. I can't run, and you ran down that, you know, hurdles like a jackrabbit, and I'm stepping over them.
I actually, you know, ran fast enough to break the American record in the hurdles today.
Did you?
By 1.25 seconds.
Today you broke the American record.
I did not break it because the wind was too heavy.
Oh.
It was 3.0 meters per second.
That's...
And the upper limit is 2.0 meters per second.
Oh, no. sorry to hear that, but you did. Oh my, you broke it. Yeah.
But I came away from that state meet. I said to my wife, those guys were so fast, I don't know that I could ever run fast enough to win a state championship here in Washington. And she said, you know, I wonder about the same thing.
Real encouragement there, right?
I tell you, by the next year things were better. And since then I have run, you know, I counted up recently, I've won 29, I've run 29 races at the Washington State Senior Games.
Oh, okay.
And I won 28 of them.
I'll be
So
darned.
my initial trepidation at competing with these guys certainly didn't turn out.
No, that's wonderful. And probably none of them could do a decathlon like you're doing here. I mean, that's pretty amazing to do a
Well, one of
decathlon.
the guys there was a decathlete, and it's really kind of how I got started in the decathlon.
Oh, okay.
I was over training at a high school and saw this guy over across the fence throwing the discus. And I was doing some long jumping practice, and I walked over to the fence and we started talking, and he said to me, I bet you don't know what I'm doing. And I said, no, what are you doing? He says, I'm training for the decathlon.
I'll be darned.
And I said, wow, I can't imagine being able to do the decathlon. And
how many have you done now?
I've done 11.
11. Okay, I think I asked you that.
I've won the last 7 in a row.
And you'll win this one.
I guess I will win this one.
I love it. Well, what would you?
So I started training with him. You know,
oh, that same guy you met. Okay.
Yeah, you know, the strange thing was, he was exactly the same height I was. He was exactly the same weight, down to a pound.
Oh my gosh.
And he was my age.
Wow.
And not only that, he'd been a student at the MBA program at the University of Washington when I was teaching.
Gosh.
And one more thing, his name was Roger.
Oh God.
It was meant to be.
It was.
So after a while, you know, we started doing some training together, and it occurred to me I was quite a bit faster than he was, and
yeah.
And a bit stronger than he was. I didn't have anywhere near the ability in the throws because he really had the technique down.
Yeah.
He was on the college team at University of Nebraska.
Oh, okay.
And had done some decathlon. So that's kind of
amazing.
What got me into the.
That's amazing. Well, what will you say to that person on the couch that, you know, Roger can do it, you know, and he's been doing it, but I don't think I can do anything. How would you motivate that?
Well, you don't have to come out here and start running the hurdles or pole vaulting. You know, you start by getting out in the road and running a little bit, get yourself in condition.
Just start slow.
Yeah, just start moving around more. Start, if you can't run now at all, just walk and run 20 steps.
Yeah.
Walk for a while and then run 20 steps. And so
wow.
You just gradually get out there, and if you stick with it week after week, you'll get better and better. And
how about your family, Roger? Kids and grandkids?
I have 3 sons. I unfortunately don't have any grandkids.
No, yet? Okay.
It's a missing part of my life. Yeah.
Well, there should be coming someday.
Yeah.
Anything that drives you, anything that's, you know, important spiritual beliefs or things that help keep you going, like the pace you do?
Well, basically, I kept active and did the sport for health reasons.
Okay.
And then the competitive stuff was just fun.
Yeah.
Fun to get out there and compete.
It's the training that keeps you in shape, but it's the events that are just kind of fun.
Yeah. My friends in the world now really are the people I meet at the track
events.
The guys I grew up with, all of my best friends, they're along the road.
Doing that, son. Yeah.
And so it's just delightful for me to come back to a meet and see that, you know, 10, 15, 20 guys or so, and women that I know, and greet each other and complain about our aches and pains.
But it's amazing, Roger. I mean, you could pass for 60. I mean, it's how incredible. You've got the genes. Well, any other thing you'd like to say to any?
No. Well, just get out there and try it. And the other thing I'd like to say is I got to go work on my run-up for the pole vault.
Yeah, we got to go. Yeah, that's
Get
exactly.
points there in the decathlon.
That's right. Well, thank you for your time.
Okay, it's a pleasure to speak with you.
Thanks. We want to thank you for watching RedefiningAging.us. I'm John Disterdick, your host. And our goal for the series is pretty simple. We just want to enhance the quality of people's lives. So if you know of an event that you think would be good for us to cover, please fill out the form on our website, and not only the event and what it is, where it is, when it is, and if there's a person you know that you think would be a good person for us to do a testimony on in some event, please let us know. And if you want a fuller description of my testimony, you can either go to johndisterdick.com and look under ministry, or you can go here, redefiningaging.us, and scroll down, and it's on there as well. We appreciate your viewership. God bless, and hope to see you on more shows.